Today, I would like to share with you how much money I've earned since I became a partner with YouTube. I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary and I've made a grand total of $3,175. And obviously, you have to pay taxes on that $3,175, which brings my total down to $2,540. And if you divide that $2,540 by 12 months, that comes up to an average of $211 per month. So obviously, I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube. I'm not making a living on YouTube. So for those of you who come on to my videos and leave me comments saying that I'm attacking Dame Dash and I'm attacking Umar Johnson because I'm trying to pay my bills, no, it's not true. Also, if you look at my Umar Johnson videos, the most money I've earned on an Umar Johnson video is a grand total of $50. Yes, baby, I've made it. No, there isn't any money in talking about the great Fontunde. If anything, I'm losing money by making these YouTube videos. Look at all of this technology that you see here in this office. The camera, the lens, and the microphone alone that I'm making this video on cost me well over $2,000. The MacBook Pro and the iPad Pro cost me over $3,500. The desktop that's powering these two monitors that I do my live streams on cost me more than $3,000. The lighting behind this camera easily cost me $400. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to inform you that no, I'm not making a lot of money from YouTube videos. As I just stated, I'm actually losing money. $211 per month couldn't pay my cable bill. $211 per month couldn't pay my utility bills in this apartment. Think about this for a second. I live here in New York City. This is the most expensive city in the world. Maybe behind San Francisco and California. Think about that. $211 couldn't put gas in my car for the week. Again, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to inform. Now, when you say, well, you're making these videos and you're using people's names because you want to get a whole bunch of clicks and views. Obviously, if you create content, you want to create content that people are going to watch. That's common sense. So obviously, I'm making videos so people can watch them. Now, when you look at the subscribers, you have to factor in the YouTube algorithm. I'm approaching almost 12,000 subscribers. But see, the YouTube algorithm is extremely intuitive and smart. Because a majority of my subscribers come from the quote-unquote pro-black sector, and because many of the content creators over there, they don't really talk about anything outside of racism and white supremacy. If I create videos that is different from that, because a majority of your watch time and the things that you like and view are concentrated around racism and white supremacy, if I start talking about cryptocurrency, if I start talking about investing, the stock market, starting a business, guess what's going to happen? YouTube's not going to send you the notification. Case in point, I made a video the other day where I was talking about Warren Buffett and cryptocurrency. Within 2 days, the video barely received over 800 views. I make a video about Brother Polite and Young Pharaoh and the quote-unquote lawsuit. In less than half a day, the video's already sitting at 5,700 views at the time of me recording this video. So what does that tell you? Having all of these subscribers is worthless because that type of content, that drama, that beefing content, YouTube doesn't allow you to monetize it and run any ads. And obviously, like Polite was saying before, people aren't really going to donate to you if you're just talking about other content creators. So yes, I may get 30,000 views if I talk about a Dame Dash. I may get 40,000 views if I talk about a Umar Johnson, but the views are worthless. And again, I'm not saying this to complain. I'm saying this to inform you because I've had some of you come and leave the comment and tell me that I'm making these videos because I'm trying to pay my bills. Sorry, guys, there's not a lot of money in creating that type of content. And if you get a bunch of those subscribers who come looking for that type of content, when you create different content that can be monetized, YouTube's not going to send them the notifications. So it's pointless. And that's okay. Because see, when I first created this channel, this was like a diary for me where I could just share my thoughts and my opinions. And I brought all of this equipment, not because I was trying to make $1 billion. I brought this equipment because I wanted to invest in myself. I wanted to get better at public speaking, and I wanted to get better at content creation and editing because I enjoy this. See, I'm going through a phase right now in my life where financially I'm doing well. And I'm looking for different things now that actually inspire me and motivate me. It's really not about the money at this point. It's really about passion projects and filmmaking and content creation and playing with the different cameras and the lenses and the editing software. I genuinely like doing this. I enjoy it. So I'm here to stay as far as creating the content, whether I make a lot of money or I don't. And that $3,175, that includes the super chats and the donations. Guys, it's just not a lot of money in that particular sector or that particular niche, which is okay because I'm moving on to different things. And if you want to be notified when I go live or I make videos, because YouTube may not send you the notifications, you have to click the notification bell, number one, so that you can get the alert to your phone. When you subscribe, you then have to put on all notifications. But also in the description below, I'm going to have a link to join my mailing list so I can actually email and text you when I'm live and making content so you won't miss my videos. Now, the next reason why I decided to start this YouTube channel is that when you look at a lot of these personalities on the internet, they don't have anything different to offer you outside of the typical conversations about racism and white supremacy. And I just feel like there's so many other things that we could be talking about besides constantly talking about racism and white supremacy and these crazy conspiracy theories. Like every time a celebrity dies or a famous person dies, there has to be some conspiracy behind it. Because see, when I look at a lot of young black people, you can get caught up into following these fools on the internet. Because it happened to me when I was younger. I was following David Icke and Peter Schiff and what's the other crazy guy? Alex Jones. And they were telling me in 2012, the Mayan calendar said that a cataclysmic event was going to happen. Well, here we are in 2020. No cataclysmic event happened. No crazy waterfall came or anything like that. We're still here and your goddamn bills are still due. Alex Jones said that, you know, Obama was going to have a youth brigade of little baby Nazis, and that Obama was going to become the president forever, just like Julius Caesar. Well, guess what? That didn't happen either. And what you begin to start to realize, no reptilian shape-shifting aliens came from Planet X. None of these crazy conspiracy theories happened. And I woke up. So what I do now is I want to share a different perspective with you and plant a seed in your mind to get you to start to think differently. Not to think like me, but to think objectively, to think logically, to think fact-based. Where now because you can now come at me in some of the positions I hold objectively. That was my sole purpose. Because when I look at, you know, a lot of these personalities on the internet, to them, this is just solely a hustle. It's solely a hustle. For me, yes, I would like to be able to make a living from this stuff, but I don't think it ever will happen. This to me is just something I like to do. And if I could put you onto some game, if I could plant some seeds in your mind, if I could be the individual that can spark some, you know, different changes in your mind, like talking about cryptocurrency, talking about the stock market, talking about what's happening with the Federal Reserve, then I'm doing my job. And that's solely what I want to do. But as I said earlier in this video, no, I don't make a lot of money from this. I'm losing money by doing this. And if you want to get into this, you need to understand that your first year or two on YouTube, you're probably not going to make a lot of money. You're probably either going to break even or most likely end up losing money. Because as I said before, when you factor in all of this equipment I have in here and technology, easily over $15,000. But again, as I said before, this was an investment for me to, learn different lighting and different texture and, different, I wouldn't even say textures, I don't even know the exact word, but to learn like different lenses and different focal lengths and to learn how to play with Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere. I mean, there's just so many things that I'm learning and I enjoy it. It keeps me busy, it keeps me out of trouble, and I actually, like I said, I enjoy it. So going forward, you can see the content on this channel is going to go in a different direction. And I get it. Some of you simply come on here to be entertained, nothing more, nothing less. And it's nothing wrong with that either. Maybe this isn't the channel for you, and you could do us both a favor and unsubscribe. But again, here are the facts. My gross number is $3,175. After taxes, it's $2,540. After 12 months of, if you average to 12 months and you divide $2,540, that's only $211 per month. So no, I'm not earning a living from doing this. Yes, I'm losing money, and that's okay. So please like the video, share the video, hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and don't forget to join my mailing list.